get into our the gist of it.
Okay. Thank you very much. With me on my left is Mr. Da Silva. He's from a company called New Foods. I think the fifth biggest milling company, flour milling company in Zimbabwe. And to my immediate right here is Mr. Kedar from Pakresa, Blue Ribbon Foods. And to my far right is our colleague from a company called Power Foods. The other gentlemen, I think they're on their way, but we understand that some of you have got commitments soon after this thing, so hence we have to start on time without them.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Colleagues, I think you've all received the invitation and the agenda of the meeting. It's all about giving you the state of the milling industry in as far as the raw materials is concerned. So, Chairman, over to you.
All right. Once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen from the media. We felt duty bound in light of the circulations that have been happening in the media, in the social media, which we feel it has got a potential to unnerve consumers, cause panic buying, not only for our products, but perhaps for even other products which are not related to milling. The milling industry remains firm, committed and ready to supply the market. You may recall, colleagues, that we had a bread shortage in the beginning of October. And I made a commitment that on behalf of my colleagues, that bread will be available from any time after 15 November. And to date, you may all vouch for me that bread is now available across the country. We have moved from the bread shortage, dealing now with the price issues. And we have come up with the recommended wholesale prices, which is the prices that we sell, maximum wholesale prices. And also recommended the retail prices. This is done in the public interest to ensure that the consumers, especially this festive season, are given value for their money, and we safeguard them from would-be speculators or profiteers. We are fully aware of the critical role our industry plays towards attaining food security. And at all times, we act responsibly. We frequently update the market given the economic challenges that we are facing. The milling industry, like any other economic sectors, are facing a serious shortage of foreign currency. But we just want to state and appreciate that category 1 is where we fall in terms of foreign currency prioritization. Wheat and diesel, rather wheat and fuel, are highly prioritized. For the past 6 months or so, despite delays, we just want to acknowledge that Reserve Bank is indeed making payments for the importation of our wheat. We had come with arrangements to aggregate our requirements and buy as one, and then of course we share according to the quantum of each member would have paid. The market remains stable. The supply situation remains stable. Everyone has benefited from the command wheat. And the policy or arrangement that we have in getting local wheat as association does not bar any one of us to make additional separate or independent purchasing arrangements. But I just want to say it with authority, and put me on record, that everyone who is in the milling industry has benefited from the wheat that we have imported as GMAZ. We are expecting a ship that is arriving next week. We had a ship that docked last month, and all milling companies have got wheat from that ship which we bought using bond RTGS. All milling companies have got that wheat. All milling companies have benefited from last year's wheat, and some still have wheat. And this is a fact. It's important that the truth be said. The association is simply an entity that promotes business interest, but it does not micromanage any one of us' business to close and to continue operating. And the position that our position as GMAZ is that we'll continue to engage. All the millers here and others who are not here are milling and will continue to mill. We are working with Bunyani Packaging, we are working with other 2 more packaging companies so that there is packaging material for Christmas. We have just, as I've indicated, stabilized the bread supply, and we are working now towards stabilizing the self-raising and the bread. So stabilizing the bread supply means the bread flour we've managed to give enough flour to bakers to produce enough bread. So the truth be said, everyone, and I repeat again, is benefiting from the Reserve Bank GMAZ procurement arrangement. And as millers, we're grateful to the governor because for the efforts that they've given us. We are fully aware that the other sectors are not getting foreign currency. But as we speak, I repeat again, everyone, every miller is benefited from the ship that is currently offloading. And we have got another ship offloading perhaps next week, all scheduled to ensure more than enough bread supply levels for Christmas, for biscuits, for self-raising flour. So we just want to state that the millers here and the other ones probably are working in shortly, will remain operational. We are more than ready to support, to supply to consumers, and we also have legacy debt. That is the wheat that has been that we have used, still have to pay. But our focus is simply milling. So, colleagues, this is what we felt we should come and share with you. The industry remains stable. All other millers are milling, and there's no need for panic buying. And this is our message to consumers, that they should just buy the usual quantities they've been getting. We have a plan in place, and the plan is under execution, and we are more than ready to meet the demand, the high demand that comes with the festivities. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Colleagues, I will now open the floor for some of us who have questions. I know Comrade Marani has been calling me since morning. The Chairman is here to answer 1 or 2 questions which you might have pertaining to what we've been discussing. Thank you.
2 quick questions. What sort of quantities are we expecting for the ship which is in Mozambique, and how much does the industry owe in general? The one you're talking about, the latest debt.
Well, the legacy debt, last time we checked, we are over $40 million. That is the legacy debt. A ship carries 30,000 tons. Our consumption is 30 to 40,000. There is 130,000 tons of wheat just recently harvested. So we can't talk of a shortage. And out of that 130,000, we understand that government is advising us the price for this year, price for farmers, anytime soon. They've promised that in the next few days we'll be able to draw down. So the local wheat is mainly used for self-raising, biscuit flour, and then we'll take a portion of it, mix it with imported wheat to come up with bread.
And a quick follow-up, where is this wheat coming from? Poland. Last time it was Poland and everywhere.
Well, this one is coming from a small country called Lithuania. Okay.
Do we have anyone with a question? Yes, Leo.
Thank you. So, Chair, I don't know if you addressed this, but the company called National Foods, yeah, Bulitsa statement, it released a statement that it might be stopping operations tomorrow in Harare and Malawi. How would that affect bread availability in this currency?
Well, I'm not quite sure whether we'll close tomorrow, but they are better placed to comment on that.
Are they not your member?
They shared that with you as an association.
No. See, what happened is that, like I indicated, individual members still have the, they are free to engage in supplier outside what we are doing, right? Outside the two arrangements. We have a GMAZ arrangements to buy local wheat, and GMAZ arrangements to import wheat. Okay. So, it's only proper for them to comment on their own operations. We are an association, as much as you colleagues have got your own union as journalists, but sometimes individual members can make individual decisions. And they are not bound by the association or by your union. Likewise in our case. So they've taken that decision, and I think they are better placed to explain it. But the reason why we've called you all is that we just wanted to say the mend of other millers, it's work as usual. We're working 24 hours, more than ready to supply. We want to state that we are grateful to Mr. Saru Chera, who is the judicial manager at Victoria Foods. He has allowed that company to be operated by another miller. So you can see Blue Ribbon is operational, Victoria Foods machinery is operational, New Lent is operational, Alpha Grain is operational, Alpha Grain is operational, and the other 4 more milling companies are operational. As to the impact on the bread side, well, it is a matter of simply saying each one has his own market size. So if the other one doesn't operate, or customers somewhere made it to this one and that one. So we will see if one withdraws, others can take over and supply. It might be too early to say that whether or not there will be an impact because of that. But what we can tell you is that the installed capacity, the installed milling capacity of all of us here, minus National Foods, is 60,000 tons a month. The flour that we require for bread is under 20,000 tons a month. But, as business operates and people gain market share, it doesn't mean that if someone is a major player and other one's a small player, by virtue that certain bakers are with you, if they want, they can all shift to other players. And it's a process that we will manage as we go, should it need be. But I'm confident that come tomorrow, all milling companies will be operating.
Okay, do we have another question? Anyone with a question? One, two, three. Okay, thank you very much.
I just want to welcome my chairman for our technical committee on finance and costing, who have just arrived. I can see some of white hair. Mr. Chiwari.
Mr. Chiwari.
Yes.
Could he explain the cost structure for bread?
No, we don't break bread, so the bakers will be able to explain. So that's why in our costing we had salt, rice, baker's flour. We just cost things that we manufacture. But the bakers are better placed again and more competent to explain what is the cost of bread. I know everyone wants to know it, but I think it's worth your while.
What did you say?
No, we wanted maybe to just repeat the statement in vernacular. Shona and Debele.
Yeah, Ndebele will be. You speak Ndebele?
No. Okay, Chairman, just
all right.
2
Okay.
minutes. Yes.
Thank you very much. It's Musarara Grain Millers Association. Uda kupa mashoko ekuvimbisa vatengi noruzhinji rweZimbabwe kuti ticharamba tichiita basa redu rekugaya gorosi, hupfu, kuwanisa mpunga nesauti kunyika yose. Tinoda kutenda hurumende kuti mwedzi mitanhatu yapfuura vanga vachitibatsira nemari yekunze kuti tikwanise kutenga gorosi. Tositenda zvakare varimi vose vakarima gorosi gore rino avo vatipa gore zvinosvika 130,000 tons rachatanga kushandisa mazuva mashoma ari kuteera kuitira kuti kisimusi yedu uyezve negore rinouya tinge tiine mpunga, fulawa, hupfu nezvimwe zvose zvinodiwa kuti nyika irarame. Pari zvino hapana chikonzero chokuti vanhu vangaite kakuvhundukira kekunotenga zvinhu zvavasingade. Tinovakurudzira kuti vangonotenga semazuva ose. Tiri kushanda nebhanga guru nechikepe chiri kusvika svondo rinouya chikutipa gorosi rekunze iro rachasanganisa neratakarima kuti tikwanise kuona chingwa chakakwana.
Taonawo kambani yeNational Foods yakurisa mashoko ichiti mangwana chaiwo inogona kurega kunge chigaya iflower. Tingati mashoko yawo aburiswa nemimwe mimba yenyu Hombe anosiya market iri papi nesu vatengi.
Chekutanga ndechekuti se-association kana semusangano wemamillers tine zvatinoita pane patinogumira, asi nhengo yega yega ine kafungiro kayo kanoona kuti business rayo todiwa. Tine mishina yedu inokwanisa kuita basa guru rinopfuura uwandu hwewiti ingadiwe. Tine makambani mashanu anokwanisa kugaya flower yechingwa. Mana acho asara ndiwo ari pano ari kutaura kuti vachazenge vachienderera mberi. Matambudziko arimo maindustry hatisi tega, asi tinoimba kuti anogadziriswa basa richifamba.
Thank you.